Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of Papa Keith's Kitchen. Well, today I thought I'd put my apple pie filling, some of it, into some good use and make some apple turnovers. That sounds yummy, doesn't it? Well, so let's get started here. I'm going to first make up a dough. Many different types of dough. This happens that I'm going to be using a yeast dough for this, so put my hat on here. First thing I'm going to do is dump in some warm water into the bottom of that. It'll save a little bit. And I'm going to put in about half of my flour. Save the rest of it. I'm going to dump in some vanilla extract, just because I like the taste of it. Just a dash or two. And I got a couple teaspoons of salt. And I got about a quarter cup or so of vegetable oil. Well, that should do that. Pretty simple. Take care of my salt. Have a little drink of coffee. Don't want to hurry. Love coffee in the morning. Well, anyway, in my little bread box here, I've got my yeast. As you can see, got a nice fat head on it. It's over about a half inch to an inch here. Got started. Now I'm going to put this glass bowl in my little bread heater here. Let that warm up while I'm mixing my dough. So I don't need this anymore. I try to get things back where they were, because I forget what I do with things. No, not me, I wouldn't do that. Kind of a chilly day up here, but it's in the 30s. Ain't too bad. Definitely seen it a lot worse. Now what I'm going to do here is just put a little water in here and give this a shake or two, because I want all that yeast. Don't want to waste any. Yeah, we got that in there. Now I want to get my dough hook. The dough hook. Slip her on. I'm still using this newer mixer. I like my old one too. I like the fact that my old one has all those attachments with it. That KitchenAid, you know, with the, I can grind meat in it. I don't know, peel apples, all kinds of different stuff. Give this a whip around. Got one of them handy dandy sprayers for spraying perfume in my kitchen, boy. And every time I turn around, because I think somebody's here, I smell a lady or something. I say, who's that? Oh well, get used to it, I guess. Darn thing squirts every like 30 seconds. Smells like a French nightclub in here. Oh, cut that out. this skirt so you see better. I guess they're nice in some ways, but blocks my vision a little bit. All right, let's go with a couple more cups. I think there's about 5 or 6 cups of flour here. Just do it until you get what you want for consistency. Scrape the sides. Now I'll add another cup. Save about a cup. I'm going to scrape her down again. And I need to add a little more because it's still a little wet. Glad I went to Costco's down there and bought some of those 25-pound bags of flour. Lasts me for a while. Oh yes, coming along. put you back over here for a minute. Like going for a ride, isn't it? Clean off my dough hook. Been hankering for some cinnamon rolls too. We'll have to make some of them. Maybe I'll throw some raisins in them. I like to put raisins in them. Used to like to put nuts in them too, but they're kind of hard on my bottom teeth. I get sensitive, you know, so. But don't mean you can't. Oh yeah, let's give this a little powder in here. Take off the hook. Captain Hook. Off you go. Oh, that dough looks good. Scratchy. That's what you want. Clean up my bowl here. Give me all the help. Save some for the birds. Actually, bread ain't that good for birds. I go and buy them bird seed. Oh, that stuff feels good. Yeah, that scratches. It's good dough. Happy with it. Warm. You know, because I kneaded it quite a while with the mixer. You don't have to knead it too long on the board here. Just get all the air and stuff out of it. Just like a newborn baby. Now, open up my bread box. Take out my bowl that I've had in there. I'm kind of warming up a little. Grab her and throw her in there. Now I'm going to put some clingy doodad on there. Keep the flies out. Of course, there ain't no flies anyway, but I don't know. I always covered them when I put them in there. Helps hold the heat in a little bit more. Here we go. Fighting with the cling wrap. Am I going to win? I think so. And when you get it off there, you got to pull it all apart because it sticks together. Oh well. I think we got her on there. Voila. nice fat dough into my bread oven here. Now I'm going to proof that up to about twice the size. And then I'm going to cut them into little squares for my turnovers. All this is time consuming, but if you got time, it's something fun to do. I'll catch you all in a little while. Well, I'm back. Where did we leave off? Oh, the dough. Good old dough. Well, it's been a little while. We wanted it to double in size. Let's see what's going on in there. Yep. Oh, mighty pretty. Mighty pretty. Whew. Put the head on that. She's boiling over the top. Got some good yeast. And in here I had a little butter that's just keeping it warm for topping. I'm going to move that over here. So the next thing we got to do is knock this down and make ourselves some triangles here. Oh, it's so nice I hate to even break it down. Well, make sure I ain't got any little chunks in here. We don't want chunks. No chunkies today. Now when I get these done, I'm going to put them on some parchment paper. Let them rest in the oven on, you turn it on to about 100 where it's just a little warm. Let them puff up a little bit. Then I'm going to bake them at 375 degrees or so for 20 minutes, and then I'll check them and see how they're doing. Then I want to butter the tops a little bit. And for topping, I'm going to use some maple syrup and powdered sugar, which I'll blend together. That should make them pretty tasty. And I got a jar of apple pie filling. Of course, y'all watched me make that the other day. It's all homemade. Cut the apples. You know, you watched it. Some of you did anyway. Well, let's get this out of here. Slippity-doo-dah. There you go. Slid right out. Powder down the top a little bit. A little more. Don't be afraid to use the flour on it. Oh, it's a lovely dough. I just work it to get all the air out of it. Yeah, let me see. Got another cutter here somewhere. Aha. Need a bigger drawer. Here, lay down there. Well, go over there. One of them cannon things. I'm going to cut my dough into about 3 pieces here. Now I've got a little tape measure here. I want to make them 11 by 11, if that's possible. Well, what we got here? It's about 12. About the same across, so that probably should do it. For the first one here, we'll cut them. We want to go about half down through here. The other half over through here. This half over through here. Well, it sucked right down. Yeah, let's see if this thing would work. That one side don't work. There we go. Now I need the tablespoon. Well, this is going to be good. You don't need a lot in it, but just enough to give it the old apple taste. Yeah. Now, my pastry brush. Some olive oil. I'm just going to do the edges. Sometimes this helps it seal up a little better. Now I want a fork. I'm going to seal these edges almost like a hot pocket. You can make any design you want. What I'll do is punch just a couple of little teeny holes in these so they vent when they're cooking. could make one of these and add like meats and stuff if you like pepperoni or any type of meats, ham. So you got the idea on how I do it. And like I said, I'm going to cook them at 375. And when I get them finished, I'll show them to you later. There you have them. Apple turnovers. A little bit of topping.